All right, welcome everyone. It's Jer from Dragonfly Maternity, and I'm so excited to be starting a vendor spotlight series where we're profiling not only the amazing products that we have here in the store, but also the amazing mompreneurs and boss babes behind these items. So we're very excited to welcome Courtney from My Heart and Soul Designs.
Hi.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I am a stay-at-home mom to a 4 and a 5-year-old, and I live in a small community, and I decided to start My Heart and Soul Designs for just something to keep myself busy, keep my brain moving between snacking and diapers and nap times.
A little more adult level.
To talk to adults.
Yeah.
And it started off as a hobby, and then things just started to change and ask for more, and I tapped into a creative side that I didn't know existed.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And when you can, as a mom, have those outlets and then it be so well received and just take off, that is so beautiful.
I think so.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So Courtney and I actually met through social media, the beauty of Instagram. She reached out and we got talking, and I thought it was such a perfect fit here for the shop. All of the designs are talking about mom life and how this goes as a parent. The realness, yes. And the beauty about this stuff too, I mean, I love so many things about these products, but the apparel can really be used when you're pregnant, as a pregnant mama-to-be, or well on into your postnatal journey, whether you have young kids or they're all grown up. I think this stuff works so well for all moms. So yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the designs that you have and the apparel itself. I know you did a lot of research into finding good quality stuff. This is so cozy. I absolutely love this one.
On you. So the biggest thing for me when I was starting to look through for clothing was I wanted quality. I remember buying when I was pregnant and post-pregnant a cute shirt. You wash it once, it shrinks, and then you never wear it again. So I actually spent 8 months researching for this brand, this line, not only because of the quality, but because it doesn't shrink.
Nice.
I like that it fits. It doesn't fit a boxy fit. Like if you see on here, it's like, it's fitted and it looks pretty.
Totally.
And then also when it comes to the designing part of it, it's just everyday life. You know, it's I had a bad day with my kids, so this mama's every great mom knows the bomb. I throw it around, and not to be shamed.
Yeah.
Not to be shamed
Be
by
real
it.
with it, like you said.
Yeah. Whether
absolutely.
you verbalize it or internalize it, it didn't really matter. And so as I'm creating, I'm thinking of obviously myself and to kind of where I am, and I wanted it to be a conversation piece.
Yes.
I wanted it to be, when I'm reading Hot Mess Mama,
You're like, yep, that's me.
that's
I can
me.
relate.
Exactly. And you may feel it that way, but I'm reading it and I'm like, I feel that too.
Yes.
And then
there's that feeling of like filtering, you know, like, oh no, we have it all together all the time. But inside you're like, no.
No, I never have it together any of the time. And I just, you know, the biggest thing for the clothing is, one, I love color. And the second is I think we as moms need to start talking more about the authenticity of momming. You know, being a hot mess mom and being a badass mom and starting to believe it yourself, but
owning
also,
it and being able to connect with others that really like forms your tribe.
Exactly.
You connect with.
You are who your friends are. You are who your mom friends are. Your kids are who your kids surround with. And
so that's where you get a lot of your inspiration from, which is what I wanted to ask you about too.
Yeah.
Just real life and
real life.
Yeah.
And a conversation, opening up. You know, to being like, well, why are you a badass mom? Like, that can be so many contexts of things. But for other people who may be having a bad day, to be like, okay, you feel like a hot mess and you're beautiful. I feel like a hot mess. You know,
we're all like doing the best we can, getting through stuff. And when you have that relatability, I remember actually just a quick like side story. way back with my first son and feeling like so alone in those early days, and be like looking at everyone like, well, she looks like she had a shower this, like today or this week, and being like, I haven't really had time for any of this, and I feel so like all over the place. And the first time that I really talked to a mom that was going through the same thing, we were all out for a walk, and it seemed like everyone else was sharing stories of being like, oh yeah, this is, I went grocery shopping today, and I'm like, I can't even get myself together with basic stuff. And this other mom, when we were talking, she was like the same kind of place and whatnot, and I was just like, okay, I'm not the only one.
And yes, we can all use dry shampoo, and nobody's judging.
Be a next one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a dry shampoo mom. I like it.
You heard it here first,
there
guys.
You go. You'll see it launching next month. But
so true.
But it's true, and I think for me, I actually suffered from postpartum severely. My children were 18 months apart, and I felt really
close together.
I felt isolated, and I felt alone, and just like you said, I felt like I am the only woman going through this. How dare I? And I started to beat myself up.
Totally.
And then where does that transcend? That trends into family. That trends into how you parent. That trends into isolating yourself from your tribe.
Yes. Feeling like, oh, they won't know what I'm going through, or I can't go out because,
But did you know we're all going through it? And that is, as I start changing and molding my designs, I want it to be positive for you, for me, for everybody walking down there, to be like, I'm not alone, and make it fun. Like every great mom drops the F-bomb. You know what? There's a very small percentage of moms who do not do that, but I know a larger chunk that do.
It is more about the concept of like, again, just coming back to that, like being real with yourself.
And knowing you're not alone.
Yes.
And hoping that by wearing this, not only when you look into a mirror and I'm like, I'm a badass mom, or
I got this,
I'm a hot mess,
but I'll get this.
That other people see it and can just see that in themselves, and hopefully change.
There is so much heart and soul in this.
I love it. There's a lot more than just a pretty color and a design. There's a thought process.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to bring this stuff in. Working with people like yourself who have put a lot into their products and believe in empowering, the greater community is, so powerful.
I think it's
love it. Yes, absolutely. Why don't you show us some of the designs that you have? This is one of the newest ones here, Badass Dad, which I think is so rad. You have stuff for the dads too. I love that.
Because there's some badass dads out there, not just the moms.
Yeah, we love the dads too.
So this one was, actually one of my girlfriends said to me, oh man, you're a badass boss, but you're a badass mom. And I just kept replaying that in my head, and I'm like, I wasn't feeling it, so I'm like, I need to feel it, so I need to see it. And so I did simple. I wanted it to be simple and clean. You read it. This is actually my best seller, both in the moms and dads, because us women like matchy. And it's just a statement. It's just a clean statement. So I do have Badass Mom and Badass Dad.
So the hoodies, the hats are coming instead for the moms.
Yeah, like these hats.
Those are sweet.
So I just brought in for her today the dads, because that's all I had. But I also have mama hats and Badass Mom hats coming in too, which are super cute for the summer.
Yeah. You can pull them off the...
I can?
Yeah. Showcase the good.
The quality of these are what I'm so
totally, you can feel it. Absolutely.
So this one it's all wild. The hair of the house, the kids' life. And because the majority of people in our life are on Instagram or social media, we got a hashtag of mom life on there. So we are wearing it in your stuff. Yeah. So I brought it in a couple colors. Some nice bright stuff, and then a little more neutral of a nice light pink. Or sorry, lilac, not pink.
And you had a nice soft yellow too for some of them, hey? That was a really nice one.
I did, but that's something that I'm doing is I'm going to be doing just one of a kind. So
okay.
For that one,
really unique. Yeah, if it's on a.
I only made
all the
16.
time. Okay, beautiful.
And so 16 people have it.
Fun.
Okay, so these are Badass Mom. There's some
Navy,
more.
royal blue.
Blue. And then in this mint.
Cozy in here. We're working around.
And then the Hot Mess Mama. She is sporting and looks so gorgeous in. And then, of course, every great mom drops the F-bomb.
You got a crew neck and the hoodies.
And then I also have this in tanks. And right now I'm just bringing in a few, but as we keep going, you're going to see more and more designs.
You said pretty much anything, any design can go on any style of apparel and any color when you have it in.
Yes.
So yeah, custom order if you want.
T-shirts and tanks.
Yeah, t-shirts too. Yeah, we got some of those.
What else do we got going on here?
Those iron enough ones.
This was the beginning of it all for me.
I love it.
To show myself that I am enough.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of
Every
people
woman needs
need
that.
to feel this more.
Absolutely.
Sorry, my friend over here is getting my...
Mannequin mama.
Here's the Badass Dad. So here I brought in some matchy colors, so the royal for the mom and the dad. So if you are out shopping and buy yourself something, then you can buy your hubby something and not feel guilty anymore.
Got you one too, babe.
Exactly. Surprise! And then here's the tank tops.
Yes. And I love these tank tops, the fit of them. They're so cute.
And they're soft.
Yeah.
They're soft and they're flowy.
Yeah. Style, the back of them too, the ruching in the back. Just the little details like that. Like
it's pretty and feminine, but it's not, especially if you're a pregnant mama, you need to grow.
Little flowy,
so then you
got some space.
And it's not going to stretch it so that you can't wear it again, so then post-baby, or...
You still want something like flowy, but it's got style to it.
Exactly.
It's
not covering it.
Yeah.
So
that's just cute.
Yeah, and then that's also what I'm wearing. It's just got a flowy...
Badass mom. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, all these designs are so fun, and we're talking about the process of, we'll do a little sneak peek, the tumblers and the cups and things too, which you're working on getting the right fit for how you want the quality to be. Yeah, I think is where you're going at. Yeah, so we hope to bring those in sometime soon too, once everything is landed there. Yeah. Lots of fun ideas in the works, and yeah, I also wanted to just ask you about what the vision is ahead for where you want to take everything. Well, you said it just started really organically.
Yeah, right now, I'm just trying to think how I want to work through this.
Yeah.
I want to be in small boutiques. I think that's important. I want to stay small so that I get to know at that personal level.
I love that.
But I am in the middle of doing my own pop-up shop. So I'm setting that up so that I can go and meet these people and talk and hear stories.
Totally will talk.
Yeah, I'm like, I want the stories. I don't want you just to be this. I want to hear like where you're coming from.
And that's the depth with this too, is that there's so much behind it. Yeah.
I think that's where I'm going right now, is like I have a boutique in my own home and I have a carpet, and the stories I've heard and how these women are feeling, I think I want to continue to be that outlet through clothes. Funny enough, I don't like.
No, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I always say it's not a clothing store, just flat line. It's like I'm exactly the same. I think that's why when we first met and we connected over all this, it's like you come in, you're going through something in life, whether it's new mom, pregnancy, you're going through all these journeys, and you get to talk to people and hear the stories. I love that part of it. Like it's really about connecting with people and helping them find some amazing products that make them feel good and live your life that way. And
and I think there's in this world where I want, you know, women, men to feel more uplifting is I think it's really important for everybody just to stop and listen. Take that breather, take that moment to listen. And although this is incredible, this is fun, this is colorful, the other side of where I'm going with my business is to be an ear and motivate and inspire others.
Love.
Yeah.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're going to go big places with this. How long have you been in business with it?
Maybe 5 years. So I started it when my oldest son, Keegan, was 4 months old.
Okay. Why not? You know?
Because parenting is easy. You're watching TV and eating bonbons all day. So I thought, well, if that's all I'm doing,
I can start up an apparel company.
Exactly.
No big deal.
Yeah. No, it's
but
not.
But you did it anyway. So look at where you are with it.
I am.
It's so inspiring.
You know, I'm grateful for this. I really am, because it's actually made me a better mom, because I also get to be Courtney.
Yes.
You know, and I'm
the
not
creative, the connected, the empowering others.
And as my kids are getting older, I get to meet beautiful and incredible people. I do, you know, and you get to start
really branching out with it.
And you change. You're a changed person. You're a changed person forever.
Yeah. Absolutely. I do too. And it's so incredible to see how things just connect and come together and grow as you stay true to your why and what you're doing in the world, why you're bringing this stuff forward. These opportunities come and connections form, and it's so beautiful.
You build a new tribe if you're just staying true to who you are.
Yes.
I really believe in that too.
100%. Yeah. Yes. Awesome. Well, is there anything else you wanted to share about your journey or the clothing itself, or anything else that you want to share with our circles?
I don't think so. I just wanted to welcome everybody to my new line, and I just hope that it inspires moms, dads, everybody out there. Just kind to each other and take care of yourself.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Yes. So excited to have your products in here and spotlight you. I love your story, and I love everything that you're about and bringing forward in this community. It's such a good partnership.
Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Absolutely come in and check out the apparel and check out your online.
Yeah, I'm on.
Put a handle here.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I on? I have a website, www.myheartandsouldesigns.com. I'm on Instagram at myheartandsouldesigns. I'm on Facebook. And
same handle there.
Yeah, it's the same, My Heart and Soul Designs. Or just come in and touch it.
Yeah,
and
you
feel
said
it
you have your whole
on.
studio that you open. Do you do that by appointment?
I do that by appointment. My children are still pretty young, so I'm cautious.
Family boundaries.
Family boundaries. My home is my home.
Yeah.
And I'm also in a couple other stores, one in Strathmore and one in Okotoks.
Nice.
So wherever you are situated, then you can feel and touch and try on, and
see
I
the
think
quality
that's
and check out all the designs. Yeah, absolutely.
Go.
Beautiful. Check it out, guys. It's an amazing line, amazing person. Thank you again for coming in and doing this with me. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Awesome. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. This is our very first vendor spotlight with the lovely Courtney from My Heart and Soul Designs. So check out her stuff online, like we just mentioned. And you can visit us here in the shop Tuesdays through Saturdays, 11 till 6 p.m. We're open late on Thursdays till 7. And you can find us here on the corner of Center and 20th Ave with 2104 Center Street North. And you can also find her designs on our website. Our online shop is open 24/7 at dragonflymaternity.ca. All right, take care, guys, and we'll see you again soon. We good? And your buddy over there?
Hello.
Love it.
I am such a to myself girl.
Yeah, did well. It rolled really well.